This is the line of hundreds of adventurers and guides trying to get to the top of the tallest mountain in the world. This video was shot last week by a climber. Outside Magazine writer Grayson Schaefer tried to reach the summit Monday, but turned around in bad weather. He called us from base camp.
I spoke with one guide who said that his team waited for 3.5 hours at the Hillary Step, which is the sort of last cliff face before you get to the summit. Waiting at that altitude for 3.5 hours, not moving, your body's cooling down.
Dangerous weather this spring has limited the number of days for climbers to reach the summit. Now, with possibly only a week left in the season, there's a rush to the top. But there's only one line up and down.
Everybody has to go at the speed of the slowest climber, but what that does is that creates an enormous traffic jam.
The bottleneck is in what is known as the death zone, the thin air where climbers become sluggish, even breathing from oxygen bottles. Temperatures can be 35 below zero.
Every time King summits, they'll radio down to base camp, and you'll hear this celebration, people clanging on oxygen bottles, ringing bells, cheering. At the same time, in another camp, I heard people openly weeping for their lost climbers.
Among the 4 climbers who died last weekend were 33-year-old Shiria Shah from Canada and Edward Schaff of Germany. Both insisted on reaching the top despite being told by guides to turn around. They died of exhaustion and exposure on the way down. Shah's body lies near the frozen remains of an American guide, one of 8 climbers who died in similar circumstances in 1996.
Some people have a mindset of, oh, I'm going to go conquer Everest. And
Johnny Strange made it to the top of Everest in 2009.
They have this desire to get to the top so bad they disregard their judgment and they keep going, and that's where you get the problem. You have to be prepared to not reach the top.
It's so crowded that experienced climbers are leaving earlier in the night. Their headlamps look like Christmas lights. Despite all the risks, as many as 200 climbers are preparing to make their attempt starting Friday during what may be the last good weather for the year. They're risking everything for a few minutes at the top of the world. Brian Rooney, CBS News, Los Angeles.